please the Most High, He make it even His enemies to be at peace with Him. So, hey, when you out here doing what you feel me, what you supposed to do, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you know, pleasing the Most High, He gonna make your enemies, you feel me, be at peace with you.
And that goes to show you what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is a righteous balance.
Bro.
Hey, real quick, I grab me Isaiah 10:5 because what we're dealing with a righteous balance. You're gonna have what the 2/3 on the left hand side is gonna reject knowledge, right? Now let's see how Yahweh Shem Yahshua gonna have the enemy treat them.
And shit, he did the same thing with Daniel when
That's right.
Hold up.
When he was in the
den. When
with the emeralds.
When Nebuchadnezzar he tried to make him.
Learn all the philosophy. He imparted that wisdom, man. He brought a friend unto him. Well,
Isaiah 10:5.
Yeah.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5.
This is how the Lord is gonna deal with 2/3 that reject the knowledge. You have how what the men of the Lord is gonna be exalted or increased in their latter end. It's 2/3.
O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand.
The Assyrian is what speaking of chiefly Esau. All right, because this is the enemy. This is who we're gonna be saved from, delivered from. All right, go ahead.
The rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
And that goes to show you what another point that Yahweh Shem Yahshua controls everything. Go ahead.
I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
So what? You gonna have Jake getting shot down in the streets? Because what? They're rejecting the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of scriptures. How to conduct themselves, bro. When you come into this truth, it's about growth. You know, you have to be transformed and converted into that new creature. You know.
It's like,
yeah, like if I can make you feel me a quick point, like when I first came in, this was my senior year in school. You feel me? This is my first year, you feel me, without having an edge. So shit, like when somebody will tell me something, you feel me, I'll be, you feel me, quick to flash on.
Exactly.
But you feel me, as the year, you feel me, went on, I'll be like, man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit. It is what it is. You feel me? Fuck what y'all talking about. You feel me?
That's
but
right.
Hey, that's growth.
That's right.
You know.
And man, hey, you gonna actually have people come to you and say, man, I don't know what it is about you, but it's something different.
Yeah, bro.
You gonna have that aura. You gonna have that aura glow. That what the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua dwells within.
Hey, that's the truth right there, because the scriptures say a man shall be known by his appearance.
His appearance. His appearance. You gonna look out of place. You know.
Always here, man. You look rough.
Yeah, bro. And even if you don't look rough, you got that spirit on you, so they gonna see what this dude moves a certain type of way. He not following the multitude. He not following the multitude to do evil.
And everybody know that. Like they different. They build different. It's still on. All right. Like I was gonna put in like the movie Transformers. Like when they just transform, you know, like you a car at first and you just around everybody. It's all good.
You feel me? You normal.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's like when you around the brothers, they be kicking it together. On the last Transformers, one of them, he was on his sword spinning around and shit. Like, come on, bro. That's live to me.
That's spiritual. And that's really how you gotta, man, what, the men Lord gonna have that spiritual eye to see that those things. You know? Man, when you amongst the world, you the Camaro or whatever vehicle, whatever the car. Clark Kent.
Shit.
But when you amongst the oxen, you look the garments, the reed, Shabbat Walmart, y'all about you know what I'm saying? Just being in what holy conversation. I hate this fucking place. Hey, the world don't see that. They see what your average Joe Blow, and that's how you have to conduct yourself. You know, people think, man, when you look at the ancient, the men of the Lord in the ancient times, you had what? All man, brothers was occupied. You know, brothers was occupied. You didn't have no lazy Jakes. Brothers was getting it. You know, look at King Solomon for example. When you go to the book when he ordered those things from Tyre, let me see who it was. Like, I think it's the name of Haran. Well, he was Canaan though. It's but the point was, it goes to show you how you have to conduct yourself. You know, you have to conduct yourself like a man of the Lord.
Oh shit, I got a quick point. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1. I'm gonna start at 12. And I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sort of travail hath the Most High given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit. So, like that point you was making, that the brothers was occupied. King Solomon was occupied. Because, you feel me, he gave his heart out to seek out everything, you know? So, hey, you had to be occupied to do that, you know?
When basically when the throne got passed to him, that kingsman she got passed to him, I want to make the point at 1 Kings chapter 5 and at the top. It basically showed you how when he took that seat and he had to get the house built, you know, he was dealing with heathens like, hey, I need this type of wood. And ultimately, that was people, but he was like, I need this wood, I need this, I need these cubics. Yeah, it's 1 Kings 5 and 1. If you just bring it up, it's it says I'm gonna start at there's a lot. I'm gonna start at the top. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent his servants unto Solomon, for he had heard that they had anointed him king in the room of his father. And for Hiram was ever a lover of David. And Solomon sent Hiram, saying, Thou knowest how that David my father could not build an house unto the name of the Lord his power for the wars which were about him on every side, until the Lord put them under the soles of his feet. All right? And he basically was telling me, I need, you know, these various type of woods, you know, these cubits of lint, you know, I need to get this done. But it goes to show you, he wasn't like, man, hey, come bring me this. You damn heathen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He dealt like a man of the Lord, you know, a whole different creature. You don't go out, hey, fuck you. It's not about that, you know, because what? We are set up to be a royal priesthood, you know, a people holy unto Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Now, if you holy, that means you're going to be set apart. You're going to stand out from the rest of the people. All right? And like I brought out earlier, not following the multitudes to do evil. All right?
What the precept you had before Ecclesiastes about the I think it was, I forgot, but it said something about calling you in, something like that.
You still heard Sirach,
I don't know what the point was.
I don't know, but I'm just bringing mine out. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. It says, Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Most High, and they shall fish them. All right, and those fishes is the men of the Lord. All right, out here trying to wake up the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, let you know who you really are, and to get you out of the mindset you in.
God,
all right.
Ooh, hey, grab me Micah 2 and 10. Because what? We're really into this that America's basically like the sea, you know, a polluted sea, you know. So when we throwing you, we trying to save you from all those the contaminated water, the feces that's in there, the trash that get thrown in there, you know. And ultimately, that's the philosophies of this world. That's the ways of this world, you know, the way how these people think. We trying to rarely elect from out of that low state of mind.
And then it says, and after will I send for many hunters. Yeah, it had to be something about killing. So, when you was like 2/3 gonna get this balance, and then 2/3 gonna get this judgment.
Oh, that was Isaiah 10. That was Isaiah 10. No, 10 and 5. Assyria.
Oh,
it was that.
Because it goes to show you, it has to be. Some has to take heed, and some don't have to take heed. I mean, some won't take heed. You know, because if everybody should take heed, why would it need to be any killing going on?
If everybody took heed,
The scripture say,
if everybody took heed, that means everybody be in the kingdom. You know what I mean? 'Cause everybody be facing east right now.
That's right. And it's not gonna happen like that, bro. Because what, man?
Somebody gotta be 2/3.
Ultimately, man, when you have a king in a power seat, he's overthrown. Whoever overthrows him is gonna go out with a plague, you know. And that's what Yahushua gonna do. That's why the Lord gonna come with that magnificent body. You know what I'm saying? That spiritual power, you know. People gonna be like, oh that's gonna rule.
I'll catch you, man. For real.
You know, and that's the mentality to the mind state to be in. And what the scripture say, you're supposed to meditate terror. You know, meditate terror.
It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
God.
All right, so you 2/3 and you heathens getting hunted. All right, you gonna die because you don't wanna. When you was getting fished out, you ain't wanna. Oh, this what I wanna eat, and you ain't eat.
Yeah, mainly 2/3 because the heathens can't eat at the table of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. They heathens, you know. That's why the scriptures basically somebody grabbed it from in Matthew. You're not that which is holy. 7.
Yeah, still got
Go ahead.
Sirach.
Go ahead. 76. You got another point on that? Or you just grab the first one?
All right, this still going.
You would.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs.
You can't give that which is holy to the dogs, cause boy, they gon' turn it against you. You know, they gonna try to use your law, statutes, and commandments against you. And that goes to show you they actually tried to do that. You know, they actually tried. Breaking down Hebrews. Servants obey your masters. Not them not having the true knowledge. You know. Well.
Neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you.
Pigs, you know. So what, man? Heathens can't eat at the table, y'all. But
A pearl and a swine. Pearl is it takes a lot to make a pearl, so it's considered real precious. Like piece of sand get caught into a clam, and it grows under pressure. And you can see somebody with a real pearl necklace. You like, man, somebody took their time to put that together.
it's worth a lot.
Right.
The worth
Now
of
you
it.
just gonna take that and throw it in a pen with some pigs.
Slop and shit.
Yeah, they used to
Work for
slapping all
nothing.
on it,
Fuck.
shitting all on it.
Yeah, work
Work for nothing.
Right. Well, yeah, man. Hey, all the precious gifts that Yahweh Shem Yahshua bestowed upon us, it wasn't meant for the disbursement to the heathens. You know, it's only for us.
I got it for free. Alright, this is Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? He's asking the question, like, what the fuck do you have to do with this book, man? or my covenants? You know, it's not given to you, man. You know?
This is Isaiah 40:17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and are vanity. So basically, you heathens and you other nations are basically vessels built for destruction.
Built to be slaves.
Right.
Built to be used for servitude. You know what I'm saying? You got to be everybody have the proper meaning and proper order on this planet, bro. Y'all just so happen to be trampled over. You know?
Vessel to honor and a vessel to dishonor.
God.
This is jumping back to Sirach chapter 2. This is verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
God, so don't reject the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. The good tidings that he have in store for you. You know? Don't reject it because going back to what Deuteronomy 30 and 19. I called this day before you. You know, it's recorded.
Right.
And at the end of that, it says what? I'm telling you to choose life. Choose life. You know, the Lord is going to bring a mass amount of death and destruction upon this place. You know? So it will bestow you to behoove you to take heed.
This is verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
All right, and this is only to who? Those ones that's actually going to take heed to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, when you do that, you're making your body a living sacrifice and saying you can actually be used. You know, you can actually be used by Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
All right, that's what we striving to be. We striving to be that goal, you know, through all the persecutions and the trials and the tribulations that we go through. Hey, we count it all joy. And what say Kahala Yahweh Shimi Shah for everything that's brought forth. All right, 2/3 don't have that chance because they reject Yahweh Shimi Shah.
And how do you reject? And how can you just reject something when it's actually facts? It's actually proven. Like the scriptures are basically it's prophecy. So if you prophesy and you show someone where it says these people are going to go into slavery, they're going to be held down for this amount of time, and somebody's going to be raised up and become a savior to them to where they can come back to what they were naturally on, and you can show all these things and prove all these things, how can you reject it? You know what I'm saying? How can that be? It's like it's bulletproof. Like, bro, you seeing everything you read about. Now, how can you go back however many years non-believers say the Bible existed? How can you go way back yonder and say, I'm gonna look here and I'm gonna look? If you just broke down time. Now, let's say the beginning was here, and you go all the way through time. Somewhere, this book is telling you right here. Hey, I'm reading right here in the beginning. Somebody's gonna be his favorite people. So they're gonna go into slavery. They're gonna be saved because it's gonna be a man that dies for him and saves a certain remnant of